The simultaneous mind renewal and behavior change needs to happen as well for it to be effective, or you're just gonna have two debt-free journeys like me. So don't be like me. Hi guys, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. My name is Keia, and on my channel I like to encourage you, as I encourage myself, to enjoy nice things without finding your identity in them. So in today's video, I'm gonna be talking about 5 ways to get out of debt fast. And if you've watched my first video, if you haven't already, I'll link it up in the cards, but you would know that I'm on a debt-free journey. So, and I have a debt goal that my debt goal to be met is December 5th, my 30th birthday. So I'm gonna be giving an update as to what that looks like as of November 4th. So a month and a day away from that. But yeah, so I'm gonna be sharing 5 different ways to get out of debt, and just like the lessons I've learned from my first debt-free journey, and also from the one that I'm on right now. So yeah, stay tuned. If you're interested in that, please subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And yeah, I'll just get into it. So when I say how to get out of debt fast, this is, and I'm sure you should know this at this point, but there is no get rich quick scheme I'm gonna give you. There's no magic pill I'm gonna tell you to swallow. There's no, you can't turn around 3 times and tap your head and get out of debt. Like, you actually have to put in work. And by no, like, a disclaimer, I am in no way a hustle culture person. I think that there needs to be balance in life. I don't think like money and work should be idolized, but I do recognize that sometimes in order to right your wrongs, you have to make a sacrifice in order to meet it. So my first tip for getting out of debt fast is to get a new job or to work overtime if possible. So yeah, like I said, there is so much more to chasing money in life, so I don't ever want it to be taken that that's what I'm telling you to do. But I have realized in order to get to a goal faster, sometimes there is you are gonna have to sacrifice some time to do so. But my biggest thing is, as long as it doesn't come in, like for my lifestyle, as long as it doesn't come in the way of the priorities in my life, which is my time with God, my family, and my community, then I'm good. But I have had to realize that there has been extra free time that I've had to miss out, like aside from these things, in order to reach this goal faster. So like in my first debt-free journey, I've been that person who's had to run from my 9 to 5 to my 5 to 9. And it was a rough season, but I was able to get through it because I was reminding myself that it was exactly that, just a season, and that I didn't have to work that hard for a long time. It was just for that time period. So something that I didn't do and a lesson that I did learn in getting getting a new job or getting an extra job working overtime is that if you simultaneously put in the work towards renewing your mind and the behavioral change on your debt-free journey, you won't have to do it twice like I did. So one mistake that I made, and I think it led to lifestyle creep, which is a video that I'm gonna do, that will be my next video after that, on how to recognize that and how to tackle that. But because I was making more money, like I was able to tackle that debt faster, but I wasn't actually dealing with the behavior and the root cause to it, which was like the discontentment. That's the reason I'm doing it twice. That's the reason I'm doing it twice, because my lifestyle creeped. I then started making excuses like, oh, well, I paid off this amount. Oh, I gave to my church this amount. Oh, I put this much towards savings, so I therefore can afford it. But it's like, can you really afford it? Or are you actually just like pushing your future further away just for that one thing in the moment? So I say, like, it's definitely necessary to, like, you're gonna have to get more work, increase your income, and if you want to pay off your debt faster. But like I said, the simultaneous mind renewal and behavior change needs to happen as well for it to be effective, or you're just gonna waste time, or you're just gonna have two debt-free journeys like me. So don't be like me. Be like me the second time around. Don't be like me the first time around. The second tip that I have for getting out of debt free fast is to putting skills that you already have to use. So AKA consultant work. So I'm not really gonna dive into this because I want to talk about this more come December, like once we do the final debt goal video. But something that like God has blessed me with and like opened up a door for me in was being able to do my full-time job on a part-time basis somewhere else and essentially do consultant work with the skills that I already have. So that doesn't have to, for a background, I work in research, but that doesn't mean anything. Like you have, everybody has different skills. So if you know how to do hair, you can definitely do that and make extra money on the side if that's not your full-time thing. Or you are great at photography and you know how to do that. You can take pictures on the side and make extra money that way. You can do freelance work. Like there are so many skills that we already have that are actually monetizable, but I'm just so grateful that this opportunity was opened up to me, and this is a way that I have been able to make more money in order to throw at my debt and actually reach my goal. So this is another way that you can pay off debt faster. So the third way that you can pay off your debt fast is to learn a new skill so that you can monetize it. So like I said before, there's no shortcut to getting rich quick, but it is possible to work smarter instead of working harder. So in my first debt-free journey, I worked a part-time job that was in person, and there's nothing wrong with that. It was actually really fulfilling because it was something that, it was a role that my part-time job was a role that I'm actually passionate about. However, it was not sustainable because like I said, it was a 9 to 5 straight to a 5 to 9. And it was like mid-peak COVID. The sector that I was in is like with people, like you're in direct contact with people. It's just honestly a stressful time. But yeah, when I say work smarter instead of working harder, in my example, I was definitely working super hard during that period, but I wouldn't say I was working the smartest. That I wasn't like optimizing my time, if that makes sense. Like I was super tired because I was go like 12 hours a day, and that was not sustainable. Like even nurses, when they do 12-hour shifts, for example, they have maybe 3 days on, 4 days off or something like that. That's not sustainable 5 to 6 days a week, at least not for me. So I don't think it is for anybody, but to be honest, not for me. So, and it actually even just like killed any opportunity for creativity because there was no time for it. But these past, like September and October, have been the busiest months for me, and that's because I was actually like afforded the opportunity to learn a new skill. And I was given that opportunity through work, and that I obtained my CAPM, which is a project management certification, but that opened up different opportunities for me, which I'm super grateful for. But like I said, that doesn't, just because that's my skill that I'm able to use to my advantage in order to increase my income to tackle my debt faster, there are so many other skills that you can learn for free. Like you're watching me on YouTube and I'm talking about this. There are so many things that I learned how to do from YouTube. An example of this is like, even, I didn't do my own hair, disclaimer, but like an example of this is even like learning how to braid hair or like cornrow or do a knotless braid. Like I can do a basic thing if I need to, you know what I mean? And that's because I learned it off of YouTube. And if I actually put the time into like to perfecting that skill, I could actually probably make some money off of it, because I think I do a decent job for myself. But with that being said, like we can learn new skills for free on YouTube that we can use to our advantage. So I would say definitely learning a new skill. It might take a lot of time up front to actually like learn it, but once you are given the opportunity to implement it, it is an opportunity to increase your income and pay off your debt faster. Sorry, cut. I realized I said that there's 5 ways to get out of debt faster. There's only 4, okay? So ignore me. This is the 4th and the final way. And the 4th and the final way to get out of debt faster is to actually pray about it. So if you're a believer, as you know, like in my first video, I've stated this. If I haven't made it very obvious, I'll make it very clear and plain right now. I'm a Christian, I'm a believer. And an important part of a relationship with God is being in prayer with him, being sensitive to his leading and to his wisdom. So as a believer, I'm able to release this burden and this stress to God in prayer, knowing that he's my ultimate provider. And I'm not dealing with this in my own strength, but with his. And if I feel like in the areas that I felt like I had no wisdom or I felt like I was stuck, I could actually go to him in prayer and be like, God, show me the areas that I need to correct. If I've been disobedient to you, well, I have, because I haven't been a good steward, which led me to this path. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I repent for this. Okay, now show me the way that I need to go. And to be honest, like I said, I'll touch on it in another video, but I've been given opportunities in order to reach my goal that I don't even deserve. So I'm super grateful for that. And that's through prayer. That's through seeing that I was going in the wrong direction and repenting about it and turning the other direction and following his leading and his wisdom. And yeah, just like I said, reminding myself that he's the ultimate provider. And even in this short period of time, like he's shown himself as that multiple times. And I'm super grateful for that. And yeah, ultimately it just was realizing that I was praying to him and asking him and trusting him that he would open the right doors, and trusting him when he closed the wrong ones, instead of having a temper tantrum about it, because ultimately he knows exactly the plan that I needed to go down. But yeah, those are my 4 ways that you can pay off your debt fast. If you have any examples of maybe something that you've incorporated into your own life that has helped you on your debt-free journey of getting closer to your goal, please leave them down below in the comments. But yeah, and here's the moment that everybody has been waiting for. I mean, I hope you have, but this is my debt update. This is the accountability part of the video, the basis of this whole channel, the accountability. So my debt update. So by the time I am going to be talking about numbers as of November 4th, 2022, which is exactly, so I guess, August.
A few moments later.
So this is like 3 months from my original video, which was August 4th. So yeah, I'm just gonna share my numbers. Let me just get my phone. Okay, so as of November 4th, 2022, my credit card balance is now $648.56. My first video on August 4th, the balance I had on my credit card was $2,755. So as of November 4th, I have paid off $2,106.44 on my credit card. And by the end of the month, that will be paid off. So I'm very grateful for that. My personal loan balance is now $2,582.66. And when I did my first video, it was $3,279.33, meaning that I have paid off $696.67. So those, for my December goal, those were the 2 that I am aiming to pay off by my birthday. Because my credit card will be paid off by, I wouldn't even say the end of November, mid-November. Like, I'm pretty confident that I'll be able to pay off the loan by my birthday. And if not, maybe a little bit less. But I'll even be honest, that was something I was stressing about. I'm like, oh my gosh, I came here on Al Gore's internet, like talking about I wanted to pay it off by December 5th. And what if I'm not able to? But like, if I can't, I can't. But as long as I can do it by December, the end of December, I'm grateful for that. In the birthday month. So it might not be birthday day, but it might be birthday month. But yeah, just for accountability purposes, that's where I'm at with those numbers. So my total debt load, including that credit card, personal loan, and my car loan in August was $33,994.55. But as of November 4th, my total debt load of all 3 of those things is $29,976.93, meaning that from August to November, I have paid off a total of $4,017.62. Yeah, so that's where I stand with those ones. I'm not gonna do another, I'm gonna be doing more debt related and personal finance related videos going forward for a little bit, but I won't do another debt update until December. So yeah, that's where I stand with those ones. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below, and thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel if you enjoy this content. And if you don't already, please follow me on Instagram as well at Keia John to keep up with me through the week. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next upload. Bye.